Hey guys, welcome back to the Planner Pixie Co show, and welcome back to another plan with me. So this is going to be for the week of January 2nd through the 8th, and my plans have changed a little bit. I was going to be using I think it's a mystery from SPC this week. So I'm having to move some stuff around because I did get COVID this week. So as I'm filming this, it's actually the 8th. And I guess the good thing about being a little bit behind is when things like this happen, you can just easily change up what you need to change, because otherwise I would have had like the intro of that filmed. I would have pulled stickers for every single day. So maybe I need to keep myself maybe like a week behind. I don't know. Anyway, I'm using the Under the Weather kit for this week. I thought the bright side of having COVID is I go ahead and use this kit, so why not? That's what you buy it for, right? Anytime you have a sickness for the week, so we're gonna go ahead and go with it. This is really pretty. It gives me very January vibes anyway. The colors of it, I feel like it's very like wintry and cozy. But also just very fitting for the week. I feel like I still kind of sound a little stopped up, so I apologize for that, but it just is what it is. I do have all of the freaking extras. I don't know why I think I need this many boxes, because obviously all I did was lay in bed this week, but I think this was the freebie, and then I did pick these two up. You've got like a double living room scene and an extra couple scenes here, and then I got this one mainly for this girl. That's pretty much how I've looked all week. And then I'm going to use a foil bundle also from Scribble Prints Co. This is the shimmer format, and it is in lavender hollow and silver hollow, so I think that goes really well, and it's just very like versatile. I mean, I don't know exactly what else you would use with a sick week. These are like stuck together. You know, nothing too like themed or whatever. You need something pretty basic, so I think this works, and I think the colors work really well together. So this one's going to be really pretty for such a crappy week.
Through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to stop, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. It's like you could shake this off, but you're not that tough with me. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I made you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Don't say we're drifting apart, I can't stand to see you with another. Oh, I know I once broke your heart, but I still love you like I do. Love you like I do. Oh, it breaks your heart. No text, no calls from me. I thought I could shake this off, but I'm not that tough with you. So run away with me.
Okay, let's get into it. So for my sidebar, I just put COVID round 2. Okay, so on this Monday, Casey had tennis. At this point, I was not sick. Didn't feel sick anyway. I guess it probably was. Okay. Casey tennis. This little tennis ball is from our shop. And I'm using a new font combo. Font duo this time. This one is custom number 8 whenever we do customs. So if you like that one, I do. I threw these two together pretty last minute because I took out the ones that weren't selling well before and added a few new ones. And this is one of them, and I love it. I think it's a good combo. I washed some clothes this day. This is from Once More With Love. Y'all, I've been vlogging this week. Cool, what a job that is. It's so much work. But that'll be coming sometime soon. I cut new releases this day. That is from Fox and Pip. So I actually worked on a few orders this day to cut new releases because I needed to film this day. Yeah, I needed to film, but I didn't get that done this day for whatever reason. I should have. Okay, and then Casey got us some El Patron this night. And I always have fajitas. I always do steak and chicken. Whoa. Steak and chicken fajitas. With some beans and rice. That sounds delicious. We actually had that last weekend. We're having Chinese tonight. I'm excited. I've not had Chinese in a minute. That is from Once More With Love. And then I just spent the rest of the night designing and binging some good old Sister Wives. This is from Fox and Pip. Design and binge. And then this day is when I figured out I was not feeling very well. I didn't really do a whole lot. I don't remember if I woke up. I don't think I woke up sick. No, okay. Monday night I started having a little bit of a sore throat. Really didn't think nothing of it. Really didn't. Tuesday, sore throat was still there. It wasn't bad, and it never did get bad. Still didn't think nothing of it, honestly. And I guess I did my workout first thing. I don't know. I don't have anything on my notes other than I am sick, did my workout, and I laid in bed most of the day. So when I figured out something was happening is when I did my workout this day because it was rough. I was having such a hard time breathing. I felt so exhausted. I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. And I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm getting sick. And so after my workout, I was just done. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed and work on stuff. And throughout the day, I just felt like I was getting a fever. You know how that is. You're hot, but you're also cold. So I was freezing, but like I felt hot. And I kept taking my temperature, but it never did read that I had a fever. But I honestly think that my thermometer thing I have is like not completely correct. It's one of the ones that you put on your forehead, and I always read that my normal is 97.4. And so it got up to 98.6, and to me that was a fever. Because if it had been normal from 98.6 and it had went up that many points, it would have been a fever, right? So I had a bit of a fever. I know I did. It felt like I had a fever. So I just ended up the rest of the day in bed designing and watching some Sister Wives. And I didn't really feel like bad. That's from Coffee Monsters Co. I just pulled a little thermometer out of the kit, out of the deco sheet. I didn't really feel that bad that day. I just felt really exhausted, and I felt like I just had a fever. I had the chills, I was hot and cold and just felt tired pretty much that day. So woke up Wednesday, still sick, no fever though. I was reading what my normal was this day, 97.4. I didn't feel hot or the chills, so that had already went away. But then I started developing like sinusy stuff. And I was sneezing my head off this time. I don't think I sneezed so much last time, and I really didn't get super sinusy last time. Not really, not at all. Just like a little, but like it was enough to be annoying. This time I got super stopped up and I just could not quit sneezing. So I feel like I had two pretty different rounds of it, and I feel like I had symptoms longer last time than I did this time. So it's just such a weird sickness. So still sick. That is from the shop that I never can remember what the name of it is. Still don't know. So I had not took a test at this point. I wasn't going to. I did not want to know because it gives me anxiety. It would have gave me anxiety knowing that I had COVID. So I just wanted to think I had like a sinus something, but like deep down I felt like that, you know, I feel like anytime I get sick now, it's always in the back of my head. Like that's what it is. So I wasn't going to test because we weren't going anywhere. And Casey wasn't sick at all, and he never did get sick. He never got it. We weren't going anywhere, so I didn't feel like I needed a test. I just wasn't going to go anywhere, be around anybody until I felt better, right? So I just didn't want to know. I filmed new releases this day so that I could get it uploaded. I think it uploaded later in the day. I was a little late with it, but I remember needing to film it this day, and like I just didn't feel like it. That is from Happy Daya, I think. Who's trying to text me? I did package up some orders this day. This is from Fox and Cactus. And then I don't think it was much. And then I spent another pretty much day, evening in bed designing and watching some Sister Wives. This is from Once More With Love. It was a pretty boring week. I mean, as sick weeks usually are. Alright, so on this day, what was that? I just lost a sticker. Okay. I made me a little foldable with some of the half boxes in the kit. Okay, so Casey did go play tennis this day. Because like I said, he never got it somehow. I don't know, but honestly, I would much rather me be sick than him. Y'all know that man sickness. And not that, okay, Casey don't really get sick often, and when he does, he really is not a complainer. But if he has a headache, he's just ill. And whatever. I have headaches all the time, and I deal with it all the time. So I just much rather it be me. I'm really glad that he didn't get it this time. That is from our shop, Casey Tennis. He dropped off some packages to stay at the post office while he was out. This is from, I think, Fox and Pip, but it is rather large, so let's see, did I do that right? We'll cut it down a bit. This is so pretty. Drop off packages, and then he did pick us up some food while he was out. He got me a hot ham and cheese and some fries, or actually onion rings, I think, from Hardee's. That's Once More With Love. And he did pick me up a COVID test this day because we did get invited to go over to our friend's house this night, and I was like, I don't want to go over there if I do have COVID. I don't, like, that's not cool. I don't want to take it over there, which honestly I think that's where I got it, was at their house. But anyway, he brought me a test. I tested. It was for sure, no denying, 2 very dark lines that I had the COVID. This might not fit in there very well. Oh, it's such a tight squeeze. Y'all know I hate it. But we're gonna do it. So I got this little masked munchkin from Once More with Love. COVID positive. So we ended up not going over there, but I texted my friend and I was like, hey, do you know if anybody was sick at your house Saturday night? And she was like, it's funny that you asked, because one of the kids that was over there had woke his mom up in the middle of the night sick, and she was taking him to the doctor that day. I have no idea that he had COVID. She's like, but other than that, no. She's like, I've got a little bit of a sore throat and I feel a little tired, but nothing, you know, too bad. And I was like, well, why do I have this extra? Pulled one of my sheets out. I was like, well, I hate to tell you this, but that's how mine started this time, and I just tested positive for COVID. And she's like, please don't tell me that. And I was like, I'm sorry. So she ended up going and getting her whole family COVID test. She ended up that she had it, and one of her sons had it. So her other two sons didn't have it. Her husband didn't get it. But her one son that had it, he never had symptoms. So I'm thinking he had it with no symptoms, had no idea he had it, and that's where we got it. That's just my thinking. Could be wrong, but kind of seems like what it was. Anyway, everybody's good and over it, and I'm very thankful for that. But I ended up working on Plan With Me scripts this night. This is, yeah, so I pretty much didn't do anything this day. I think I was in bed. I was in bed for a few days, honestly. I was just trying to rest. I feel like I gotta work. No, this was a rest day. So I did work out Monday and Tuesday, and I did, this was, Wednesday was a rest day. It was a scheduled rest day, so I went ahead and took it. And then Thursday was not supposed to be a rest day. And I did my workout that day, but again, I struggled through it, and then I ended up, I think, not working out again until Sunday. So I tried, but then I also knew that my body needed some rest. So pretty much just worked on my computer, apparently. And I took a bath this night. I was just feeling more stopped up by the minute. I was keeping like the Vicks stuff under my nose, trying to breathe. So I thought a bath might make me feel better. It really didn't, but that's from Once More With Love. And then this night I realized I could not taste or smell. And that did happen to me last time, but it came way sooner this time. Last time that I had it, I think I was sick for a week before that even happened. So it came, 3 days in this time? So that's nice. I couldn't even smell the Vicks under my nose, so that's when I was like, oh God. Great. That's also from Once More With Love. Can't smell or taste. And then just spent the evening watching Sister Wives. I binged a lot of Sister Wives this week. Alright, on to Friday. This day was probably, I felt the worst this day. I had a really, really bad headache. I ended up sleeping almost through new releases this day. Casey had texted me and was like, hey, have you put up new releases yet? I was like, oh my God, no. It was already like 5 after 12. So I had woke up, had a headache, so stopped up, went back to sleep, woke up at, like I said, 5 after, went ahead and published new releases. Just went and grabbed my laptop and did it from bed. So that's pretty much how I felt. This is from Fox and Pip. That one is from Oh Hello Michelle. So publish releases. I'm gonna do it like that. That's cute. And I had another just in bed all day, and I don't even think I got on my laptop other than to do new releases. I just straight up laid there trying to breathe out my nose and feel better. And I think I had an ice pack on my head, on my neck, all of that. This is from Millie Paper Co., but I don't think these particular stickers are in the shop anymore. Casey had went to town and gotten pizza, and was just like, well, I know it's one of your comfort foods, so that was sweet of him. So I did eat some pizza, but I
couldn't even taste it. And then I just put that I was just in bed all day. Just took me a good old rest day. This is from Once More With Love. In bed all day. Okay, on to Saturday. I woke up feeling much better this morning. So my headache had went away. So I really only had one day of a really, really bad headache, which is pretty much what happened last time. When I had the fever, I for sure had a fever last time. Like my thermometer was reading 102 point something last time. So I was super, super feverish then. And I had such a bad headache that time. Way worse than this one. And then this one was bad enough. So I put feeling better, and I've got like the happy cry from Fox and Cactus. So I ended up getting in the office this day, and all of the orders that had been packaged up previously were just kind of sitting there. And they needed just postage printed for them, so I could slap that on the outside of them and get them sent off. So that's what I did. I just printed postage. That's from Bubba Bear Studios, I think. Printed postage, and then I started assembling the whoopsie bags. So I think I had already like counted up everything. That's Rue. She's a character from our shop. So assemble whoopsies. I filmed a base this day. I did quite a bit of work. I was feeling so much better. Still couldn't smell, still couldn't taste, still very like stopped up and snotty, which is gross. But filmed a base. That's from Once More With Love. I filmed my Happy New Year, which was the one before this. And then I put that Casey cleaned the bathroom this day. I don't know why or like what got into him, but he cleaned the bathroom, so that was nice. Casey's not a cleaner, y'all. Every once in a while he gets a hair, so that's also from Once More Love. And I made some pot stickers this night for dinner. This is from Papershire, I think. I'm gonna kind of cut some of it off because it is rather large. Yeah, that works much better. Pot stickers. Oh, pot stickers are so good. Alright, and then I worked on a mood board this night so I could get that sent in because I had been meaning to do it forever and a day. So I went ahead and did that, and I can't tell you what it was because I don't have the art yet. It's not been put out yet. By the time this video goes up, which is tomorrow, it still will not be put out yet, so I can't tell you. I'll give you a hint though. It is a movie. It is a movie. I'm excited. Alright, and then just watch some more Sister Wives. It's so funny. The episodes that I was watching was like the height of the pandemic, and I'm just like, I'm laying here with COVID, and they're freaking out about COVID, and oh my god. The way that Cody acted with the whole thing, I mean, I know COVID's serious, and I realized that, and like we were all, most of us, me included, I was very scared of it. Not so much now, but in the very beginning, you know, I know a lot of us had no idea what was going on, and it was super scary, but like he got a little too overly like, wasn't going and seeing any of his family, even though they were all like self-quarantining and not going anywhere. He still was just holding up with what's her face? I can't even think of her name now. What is the last one's name? Mary Janelle. What is her name? Christine and the other one. I can't even think of it. That's from Once More With Love. You know, his favorite wife. Her. The only one he's got left now. Her. And then they ended up getting it, which I thought was, I'm not going to say funny, but I don't think it's funny when anybody gets COVID, but was like, they were the ones that were being the most careful, and they ended up getting it, which goes to show it don't matter how careful you are sometimes. Because I feel like I was the queen of being careful when it came to COVID, and I still have ended up getting it. Alright, so I slept till noon this day. Sorry, Casey's texted me. I need to answer this text, so. One momento. Okay. Slept in this day. Still needing the rest, but then I got up and I washed my sheets because I just felt like they needed to be washed. Lysol'd everything. Because they had COVID all over them, you know. I did a little plan with me prep this day. I still couldn't taste, still couldn't smell. I was still stuffy this day. Hadn't tested again because I was going to wait till Monday to test to see if I could go back to work. And Monday I tested negative, so I might have been negative this day too. I did not test positive very long, which is cool, but anyway, Plan On Me prepped, and I prepped the Happy New Year spread that I had filmed the base to before. That is from Bubba Bear Studios, and then I think I filmed that too, right? No, I filmed my Farmhouse Christmas, which was Christmas week, and it was the our exclusive Christmas for the year. This is from Fox and Pip. Use her because she's a little bit bigger than the other ones. Be on plan with me. And then I did put on a set of new nails this day. This is from Sweet Ava's Paper. I really want to start taking pictures of my spreads and posting them to Instagram. I'm just the worst at taking pictures. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I need a light box, or I need the filtery things for my lights, because I just get the glare all the time. And I just feel like my pictures don't turn out good, and I just don't know how to do it. I'm not a good picture taker. Alright, I uploaded a haul this day, so I'm going to assume it went live on that Monday. That is from Papershire. I have never used those stickers before. And then I ended my night designing and binging some more Sister Wives. And, oh, Tickled Pink Planning. That just came to me all of a sudden. That's where that sticker's from. Design and Sister Wives. And she's so cute. I really need to. I've only ordered from that shop one time because it's international. But I really, really need to order some more because they're so cute. Okay, here she is in all her beautiful, beautiful glory. This turned out really, really cute. I love the colors. Y'all know I love the colors. And the lavender hollow, it's just so good. So let me go ahead and get into what I had left of this kit. Was this here when I had that up there? See this little tidbit of a sticker right there? Okay. Alright, so this is what will go into our package for our January giveaway in the Facebook group. So I had two, like the kiddos left there. I had another scene and a box left here. Labels, pretty much this whole sheet. Two more full boxes here. All of this. Yet another full box here. There was so many boxes, so I used all of those. I have almost all of the little things because I just don't use them a lot. Several boxes left here. I don't really like using the rounded ones, so I've only got a few of those used. So quite a bit of stickers left on this one. I've been saving all of like SPC foil that I use because I plan on using those in like mock spreads and in like my monthly spreads and for like reels and TikToks and such. So I pretty much, anytime I use any of our foil, I stick it in here because I can make that again if I needed to. So that is it. That is what we have so far for our January giveaway. That will be in our Facebook group only, so make sure you join, and hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the things so you don't miss all the things, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye guys.